Crafton was talking about, as you see Eckes in the blue Napa truck right behind Crafton. Just turned him a little bit sideways. Lane Riggs, look at that job he's doing.
Yeah, then he got into the 15. Crafton got into the 15 of Tanner Gray. There's Ty Dillon getting into the outside wall of red and white and blue truck, excuse me.
You see Crafton was about a half truck length up high on the back of Tanner Gray.
Tough break for Stuart Friesen there at the 52 Halmar truck.
Wow. Look at that dirt.
This would be a great shot of it here.
Right there.
He hit Lane Riggs hard. Watch Lane Riggs, that yellow truck, avoid the 15 of Tanner Gray.
Just slipped right through there, didn't he? Great job.
Looks like, is that Taylor Gray, maybe? Corey Heim avoiding Ty Dillon.
And did you see all the dirt that Grant Enfinger kicked up in the infield? Hopefully he can get that truck repaired.
Raja, the 71, also getting some damage.
There goes the right rear tire.
Yeah.
On the 33 truck. He just spins around.
See if he can see some debris coming off that truck. Look, maybe the splitter apparatus off the front of that truck.
Matt Mills slips by.
Already made contact, it looks like, with a wall. He's going to end up in the grass in the tri-oval.
Wow. That's a hard hit, Phil.
Yeah, and so many times, and we saw it earlier, when you have some damage from a previous wreck, you're going to get tire rubs and flat tires.
And Corey LaJoie, and then that gets him squeezed out. And then Holmes down on the bottom of Sauter.
Is Bailey Curry going to come up and give him a bump? That 41 truck.
No, I think he just got loose.
Just got loose, and Bailey Curry goes around as well. Bailey's going to get into the inside safer barrier. Brett Holmes keeps his truck out of the safer barrier. Just got loose up off the corner.
We've seen it repeatedly. And maybe that run that Johnny Sauter had on the outside, he was down a little bit lower on Brett than he was used to.
Just pulled that rear end of that truck around.
That's the hardest part of this racetrack when you're on the inside of another truck, is getting off turn 4.
42 to go.
I think we pit at him.
I was going to say, what are you thinking here strategy-wise? Because we know we're outside the window, or at least in theory, but we...
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it's gone now, and he's doing all he can do.
Pretty remarkable.
To try to keep that.
That he's hanging on to it right here.
And eventually.
Look at it turn sideways. And then he catches Tanner Gray in the 15 truck.
Luckily, no more trucks were involved than were.
Sure could have been.
Now we ride on board with Ben Rhodes.
Looks like Tony Breitinger had a little bit of contact as well.
She got damaged. We mentioned Tanner Gray. That 15 truck has really gotten beaten up.
Christian just get loose. Looked like maybe Taylor Gray came up a bit, huh, Phil?
Yeah, I think so.
And maybe that caused Christian to turn to the right a bit, and then it went around. Let's see what Danny Dye sees. He's going to see a lot.
Really nice job by Daniel Dye.
Right place at the right time, but didn't panic. Rolled out of the gas and just kept his truck pointed straight.
Boy, Stefan was absolutely in the wrong place at the wrong time. A lot of damage to that ballpark Chevrolet.
How many drivers have said that over the years racing at Daytona? Wrong place, wrong time.
Does a heck of a job hanging on to it after that contact. He's on pit road along with Christian.
See if we can see what happened. Something happened to Mason Massey, it looks like, and he slows on the racetrack. And Tony and the 5 are running nose to tail in the 5. I think gets in the back of Tony, pushes her in to Mason Massey.
What a great job by Stuart Friesen. He had to just patiently sit there and watch those trucks spin and was able to slip through there.
Closing on 10 laps remaining. Under caution one more time for the trucks at Daytona.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Watch the 70. Watch the orange and blue truck. That's the 18 of Ankrum. You've got the 77 of Purdy right behind him. He's going to pull up and push him. And it just turned him to the inside. Then he tried to save it.
It pushed him sideways.
Everybody else here just nowhere to go. Christian Eck is getting involved as well.
This is ugly.
Going to get another look at it here. It's amazing. No more trucks were involved than there were, guys.
I was going to say, it's Ankrum that gets shoved out of line and collects some others, but they're all
just be crashing and then and cross that timing line. Let's see what happens here. Raja gets into Jack Wood, turns him around. Watch the 17. Just contact from Daniel Dye, turns him over.
Bailey Curry in the middle of that mess. Matt Crafton sliding along. He keeps his truck pointed in the right direction. Look at Matt storm out of there.
Let's ride with Daniel Dye.
Our Fox In Race reporter.
And cameraman. Oh, wow.
Unbelievable impact.
Daniel had no idea there was going to be a truck right in front of him when he went down that straight.